What is up, guys? Dylan Ryan here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. Guys, I have a big surprise for you. Well, I think it's big anyway. I think it's really awesome. So, a while ago, I installed Optifine. Not only do we have the zoom and the connected glass texture, as you can see, which looks freaking awesome, we also have a whole lot more settings that we can play with, and I'm gonna play with those, guys, and I'm gonna set up a couple things. Maybe we can make this place look even better. But I'm so excited, especially for the zoom and for the oh, there goes some cactus, and for the connected glass texture. Doesn't that look just awesome? I love that. I've been wanting to install it for a while, just hadn't came around to the time and done it, but I finally done it. And guys, I'm so glad I did it. It took me a while to figure it out, but I did it. Look at all that sugarcane we get, and I hadn't even AFK'd. But anyway, guys, so today I want to start and work on the base. Now, my idea for the base, I hope you guys like it, but my idea for the base is, if this is an alien planet and an alien place, it most likely doesn't have oxygen. So right now, we can't breathe. We cannot breathe, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see, I'm going to say, as long as we don't even have it. As long as you have respiration, you can breathe, correct? But, so if this place doesn't have oxygen, then what we're going to need is a place that's like underground, secured away, and has oxygen. So I'm thinking, maybe we should live underground. Maybe we should live in the island. So I'm thinking this area right here is going to be the entrance. If this would stop doing that, I do not understand why it does that. But I'm thinking this is going to be the entrance, guys. And what better way to have a base than to have a big old dome right here? Well, not too huge, but enough to go over this hole here. So I'm thinking that we're going to do a dome, do a glass dome, and inside we will have a couple different colors. And our color scheme, if I can get over here, we're going to have 3 different colors, 2 main colors and 1 color that is going to be the accent color. And the colors I'm picking out is red, gray, and white. And mostly we're going to use the white concrete. So I'm thinking we'll have the white, we'll have the gray as the regular colors, and then the little accent color will be the red. I think that looks pretty cool for an outer space base theme. So it's going to be kind of like a metally texture kind of a base area, and we'll make like the ground a different color. Now I don't want the whole down underground base to be just completely metal. I want to switch it up. So I want to say that we brought with us, when we came to this place, we brought some kind of like nature resource, some kind of organic material like grass, and that will be our walkways, because the grass color in a mushroom biome is just beautiful. The vibrant green that it gives out is beautiful. Now, we won't be able to have that all the way, because eventually this will probably carry out away from the mushroom island and go out underneath the ocean. But I think that is a really cool idea and a really good way to put grass on a mushroom island, because I think people just love that. So we're going to use it in a different way. Since we're covering the island with this black concrete powder, I think we're going to use that as the flooring in our base. It'll give it a more of a color and give it more texture, and we can also do more stuff with it, like trotted dirt and stuff like that. But I think that is what we're going to go with today, and that's what we're going to carry out throughout our base, is these colors right here, along with, like I said, some grass, which I have some somewhere. I thought I did. Did I move it? Where did I do with that grass? Here it is. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot, but I'm thinking the grass would be a cool texture. Yeah, look at that. That looks really cool. Okay, but the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we can repair this shovel, which has Silk Touch on it, and I also need to go ahead and repair my Silk Touch pickaxe, along with our Wings of Noobiness. Wings of Noobiness, what the crap. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get some XP and repair those. So let me do that, and I'm also going to grab a whole lot of grass, and I'm also going to fight some skeletons so that we can get some bone meal. I found some of these bone blocks. We'll use most of these for the bone meal, and that should get us pretty far, because it gets you pretty far with concrete because as you can see, we've done a lot with the ink sacks that we've had. So let me do that, and I will bring you back and show you all that we have accomplished. Hopefully it's a good bit, but I will see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I've gotten all the stuff that I needed. I went off and I repaired the shovel, and I repaired the pick, and I repaired my wings. So now I've also gathered up a bunch of stuff that we're going to need. So I've got some light gray stained glass, and that's going to be the dome. I looked at the white and I looked at the regular, and I didn't like it. So this is a good combination of both. Got the gray concrete, the white concrete, and a little bit of the red for the accent. Black concrete powder, just in case we want to shape this up a little bit. Got some spruce fences and some torches. Now I think that's what we're going to have throughout the base. Because I think that looks really good with the grass, and then obviously I got some grass. So first off, what I think I want to start doing is, let's grab this and let's move it down here. Let's grab some of this, and some of that, and this. So I want this to kind of be a dome. So what it's going to have is, let's see, let's take this down and move it back some, like that. Because we don't want this to be on top of that. We want this to be like it's stuck in the ground. So let's get rid of all of this, all of our hard work that we've done. Okay. So let's grab some of this gray, and let's put the gray coming out kind of like this. This will be the entrance will be a, let's see, will it be right there? Is that about center? I think that's about center. If that goes there, then that there, and then that there. Let's move this back out one block right here. We'll do the same thing over in this direction. So that gray will go there. And we will make this gray come back another block here. And then we will start, should we start doing it there? Let's see, what would it look like on this side if we did a gray here, a gray here. See how many we have. 3, a gray here, here, and then across here, here, and there. Let's see, what would that look like? Excuse me. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Now, obviously, it's going to be more flattened. Actually, now that I think about that, we could have this come up sort of like, let's get rid of this here and put that like this. See, and then we'll put this here. Is that right? Is that right? I can't tell from where I'm at. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think we should go ahead and get rid of all of this also. And we'll just have this come down like so. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this dirt there. Okay. And that'll come down one, and that'll come down one. Should we bring this up one more? Quite possibly. Actually, no, I take that back. Let's not bring that up. And instead, let's run a strip of white on top. So we'll break this all down. And we'll break this one down. And then we'll put white here, 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 and here. And we'll bring it down like that. Let's break this block, put white here, and let's break this block and put white here. And we'll put the white wherever you can actually see the gray. So, like that. And when we come in here, this is probably going to be gone. So we can break these two, move them down, and move the white here. We'll try that out. And we'll put boom, boom, and boom, boom. Okay? And then we'll just make these white also. Okay. White, white, white. Okay. And then on top of that, we will have the gray. So we will have, we want it to come up one block. So this is where it comes up the other block that I was wanting. So we'll have it all come up one block like this. We'll also do it over here. Now actually I take that back, or this block right here, I take this back because we're going to need a doorway. So now the doorway, we will have it come up white again, and then on top we'll have gray like that. Okay, and then we're going to have this glass continue to come up because we want it to come up here, 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 and then also along this. So, oh, dang it. Let's remove that and put the glass there, and let's do the same thing to this side also, like that. And then I need to fix that one, and then it's just going to kind of come and fold over. So this is going to start meeting up, and we'll have this glass come across like that. We will have temporary block here and here for the glass to go here. Now will that look right if we come in? Oh yeah, that looks fine. Okay. And then this will continue here, and then we will have a block come up, and then we will have a block. Should I see? Yeah, let's not put the blocks here because we're going to have some right here and here. We'll just continue this, and then we'll figure out that other part if I can stay up. There we go. Okay, let's get back up here, maybe, quite possibly. There we go. Okay, and that's going to come up, and then we'll have that like that. Okay, so that looks good so far. Let's step back and see what this looks like. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if I like this gray right here. Maybe we should have this to stay white like that. That might look better. And if I remove these blocks, does it also make it look a little better? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really like how this goes like that. Maybe we should have it start coming out instead of going on top here. Okay, so the ones that have glass have glass already on top of them, we'll just continue to bring those out. So let's remove this and let's put glass like that. Let's do the same thing on this side. Let's remove this one and this one, and let's put glass here, and we'll remove that. Yeah, that's looking way better already. Okay. Now, actually, we could solve this whole problem if we would just bring these things down. So let's do that and solve our issue. Okay, so let's put a temporary block here. Now this is going to be white, and this is going to be white, and so are these two. So white here and white there. And then underneath the white blocks, we will have gray blocks. If I can get up there, there we go. Now, why is that one all screwed up? Oh, okay, I know why. Because I'm stupid and I use that as a temp block. There we go. Okay. Of course, it's raining. Let's sleep and get this rain to go away. I hate the rain. I hate it when it starts raining because the particle effects just kill me. I guess I could turn them down, but well, does that actually turn down the rain? I'm not actually sure. Okay. There's that. So now let's put this glass back. Now it's even, okay? So now we can bring the glass there we go. Give it a place. There we go, okay. And we'll bring the glass in all of these directions like that. We'll do the same thing here. Glass, 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 block, and actually I didn't need to put a block there. I need to put a block here. Glass, glass, glass. There we go. Let's get rid of this. And then we will do the same thing again. This time glass, 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 and glass. And then we'll just finish it off like that. Now how does that look? Let's get rid of these temporary blocks in here. All of these white concrete blocks. I'm wasting those temp blocks. There we go. Does that look right? That doesn't need to be there. I think that looks right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now let's check it out. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so now we can come back in here and fill in this stuff. So now also what I think would be cool is if this stuff had kind of blown up on top of it. So like the winds in the area kind of got like real heavy and it kind of blew this stuff on top of it. So we can just scatter some of this out. Now there's always a rule with the stuff that you do like this. So I don't want it to go past halfway. So we're going to say that the winds wasn't strong enough to push it past halfway. So we'll do like that. And then all of this stuff will have to be switched out. Where's that? There it is. Stupid ghost blocks. You think they would fix that by now? I absolutely hate ghost blocks. Now, I think I hate ghost blocks more than I hate rain. But, alright, let's finish this off. Remove this one. I think I did grab some more. Yes, I did. I remember now. And I have some on me, but that's okay. Alright. And we'll grab this, and we'll finish that off there. And finish it there. So, now it looks like the weather has pushed some of it up on top. We should need to put some here, and let's put some more like that. Put some like this. Put one coming out there, quite possibly. Put this there, that there. Cover that corner up. Put one there. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, okay. Pull this one forward some more. Do like that. Let me fix this a little bit up here on the top. Whoa. Did you hear how that did not, or, well, did you not hear it make not a sound? That makes any sense. That makes absolutely no sense. What the heck did I just say? Okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Let's get rid of those. Alright. And it's kind of weathered and blown on top of it. So yeah, that looks pretty sweet. I like the little dome area we got going on here. Now what we need to do is we need to bring these walls down. So we want for this area to have the walls. Okay, and the walls, let's see, let's leave them going straight down like they were. Okay, and we'll get rid of this because this is not going to be our floor. Our floor, like we have said, is going to be the grass. We'll put that in just 1 second. We'll probably actually have some where it's blown in here a little bit. We'll make it look kind of cool. So let's do this and that. And let's bring this down like so. And have this gray come in as if it's kind of been holding it up. Been holding up. There we go. And let's get rid of these blocks here. And let's get rid of that block. Now we can come in with the grass. Alright guys, I'm back. Let me go ahead and show you what I've done. So first off, I put a little bit of red in because I didn't like just the plain white. So, yep, okay, I can't make it in here. Oh, that's another thing. I put a iron trap door up. So this little button right here is kind of like our little fingerprint hand access key. So we go in, we got another button here. But as you can see, I've done a lot of changes. So we've got the grass all throughout. I put a red stripe here and the white lines going across. And this isn't symmetrical, like I said, for a reason. And I'm going to change these out. But it actually might look kind of cool to have the stone come into the ground. But as you can see, it kind of fades out. So the steel, or whatever you want it to be, I'm going to say it's steel. I think steel's a good term, yeah. It fades out into the rock. So it goes into the rock, and see there's none over here. And same thing on this side, it just fades in, like it's kind of went straight into the rock. Now, the lighting situation that I wanted to talk about is, like I said, the spruce. I want to use the spruce fences. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna have the torches on top of the spruce fences like this. So we'll just have these in various locations. I mean, nothing's gonna spawn down here. But I like kind of how this looks. It gives that mysterious feeling. Well, that's another thing I wanted to say. So while I was building this, I was over here in this area and I was fixing something up. I was like placing these down. And the weirdest noise came through my headphones. It was literally sounded like some kind of alien frequency. I swear to goodness. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard. I've never heard like... you know how you can hear those Minecraft sounds sometimes that just happen randomly? It was like one of those, but I had never heard it before. I don't know if it's something new or if it was just some kind of like interference coming through my headphones, but it was the craziest sound. It kind of freaked me out, honestly. I kind of looked behind me. I was like, uh-oh. But, yeah, it was the craziest thing I've heard in Minecraft. But anyway, now, the next thing that I wanted to tackle was taking down some of this. So, we need to get rid of some coal is okay in certain places, but I'm not really very fond of it being in the big sections that it is in. So, I want to cover that up. And I also don't want any diorite, any granite, or anything of that nature being shown, dirt, anything like that. So, that's the next thing that we're going to do. Just for a little ways. I don't want to spend the whole day on this. Well, the whole day is probably going to be of us building this, but I want to spend the whole time just doing the tunnel. But hopefully you guys like what I've got going so far. Let me place that. But yeah, so the red is going to be barely used, as you can see, and the gray and the white is going to be used a lot. And this is going to be used in certain sections. We're not going to use this in a whole lot because the underground is going to be mainly for our house. But once we get to like a certain section, say we wanted to branch off over here, I'm going to have like doorways, and in certain sections the what you call it, God, I cannot talk today. the metal is going to be showing in certain sections. So we'd say like in this area, I don't know why I put that there. In this area, some of the gray concrete would be showing along with the strip of white, and then in certain areas we would have the red stand out. So then we would have the white keep going in this direction, and then we'd have some more gray like this, and the white there, and then gray here, and say we had a piece like that. And that is just like a section of the wall that was up, and then it's kind of been taken over by the rocks. The other thing that I don't think I've mentioned I wanted to add in was some andesite. I want to break this up a little bit, throw in some andesite in a couple spots and kind of give it a little bit more texture, variant. But yeah, so this is how the main base is going to end up looking. Let me break this up a little bit, throw in some stuff here because I don't like how that's looking. This is how the base is going to look, and we're just going to have rooms that branch off in certain areas, and we'll put our different like storage room and portal and stuff like that, place for certain items, not necessarily just a storage room. We'll have like a place like, oh, okay, I go here to get my shulker boxes, and then we'll have the storage room. We'll have like a bedroom, and we'll have like a place to put our space suits and all that stuff. And that's to come in future episodes. We're not going to do any of that today, but that's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to look. Let me know how you feel about the grass and everything. I like the grass. I think it gives it like another feature. We will have rooms where we cultivate like saplings and stuff like that. Since we're on a planet, we can't really go out and grow saplings. We're gonna have to have a room for that. And I kind of want our series to be based on that. I want this to be more than just a, hey, it's a Minecraft Let's Play. I want it to be more of like our story. It's Dylan's AdventureCraft. So, but not necessarily just mine, but y'all's too. So we want to kind of stay to the law of we can't really grow anything outside, anything like that, unless it's in a farm. But we can also go to this extent and say, hey, this farm is being fed oxygen. That's why it's encased. Same thing with the sugarcane farm and a pumpkin farm, and like we'll have a place for villagers and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I want this to be done. So we'll just go by those rules and those laws, and I think that'll just add to the series. So now the next thing that I want to do for today before we wrap it up is let me fill in these holes. Alright, so the last thing I want to do with you guys is I want to build one of the giant mushrooms that I had shown you in my creative world. We're going to build a lime green one, I think, as long as I've got the stuff. Let's grab some of those for some pillaring blocks. And, oh yeah, oh here's some more, okay. Grab those, and I need some bone blocks, okay. So let's go ahead and find an area for this, because I have no idea where I want to put it. Let's put it over here near the new base. Let's put it, let's actually put it right here. I think this is a good spot. Okay, so to start off, we need an area that is like this. Okay, so we'll bring this up. We'll bring this one up a little bit, and then bring this one way up higher. Then we'll put one here and bring that up. And we'll bring this up just a little bit. And we will put like kind of like roots in areas here. So like that. And let's put one back here. Like, oh, I don't like that. Let's put that back and do that. Okay, so let's check out how this stalk is looking. Okay, that looks good. Let's break this and bring that down like that, because I don't want it to really be 2 by 2. I don't really like how that looks, so I like to kind of break it up and make it a different size. So let's see how this looks. Okay, yeah, that looks cool. Okay, so now let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, so let's go to the very top. I might have to go back and look at my creative world. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I might have to go back and look at my creative world and see exactly how I did it. So let's go here, and we'll go here, and let's put a bone block there, and we'll put here and here. And then we'll come out, and we'll go down like so. And we'll just wrap this around like this. Okay. And get rid of that one. And that'll have to come down way more. Yeah. I don't remember how I did it. Hang on, let me go check my creative world and see exactly how I did it. I'll be right back. Guys, so we was kind of on the right start. I went back and I checked it out. So let's go ahead and take this down. Now, I was right with the 4x4, but I kind of want to look at the stalk again. Let's see. So the stalk was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other one was 9 blocks tall. So I think we should go around that area. Let's see. Yeah, let's go around that area. So let's get back up there. So he's at 7, and let's bring it up 2 more blocks. So we'll bring this up 2 blocks and bring this one up 2 blocks, and then bring this like that. Actually, I don't want those facing like that. We'll have that bottom one facing that way. We'll bring this one up. Okay. So let's go ahead and get back up there. And now this time we're going to do the, well, what am I getting stuck on? Getting stuck on my freaking idiotness. Okay. So this time we'll do the 4x4 like we was doing, but instead we're going to bring this out like that, and then we're going to bring this out like that. This is going to look kind of weird at first. I think that's what we was doing. We wasn't giving it enough time. It looked weird, yeah, but it would look better if we would have kept going. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do the same thing again, but go down 1 more layer. And this time we're going to bring, let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to put a temporary block right here. Right? Right there? No. Right there. And then put that there. And then we need to go on this side and put one here and put one here. And then the same thing, do a block there. We're going to have netherrack pillars everywhere. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put one of these there. Is that right? Actually, is that can't be right. That can't be right. We need to have this like that, right? And then one of those there. That should be correct. Yes, that's correct. Okay. That looks good. Now I'll do the same thing on this side. Block there and there, there, one there, and then put a temp block here with one of those there. So let's go ahead and remove some of this netherrack so we can see what we're doing here. And get down to the bottom and check it out. Okay. Get rid of some of these. Okay. Okay. Now we need to pillar back up here, and we need to come down with this like that, and then we're going to have blocks come out here and come out like that. Okay, we'll do that on 4 sides. So let me do that on all 4 sides. Alright, now when you get the feet looking thing on it, kind of looks like a palm tree, like a really fat trunked palm tree. That's funny. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to come to this layer here and put 2 blocks there and drop those down. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. Now this is a little bit easier, so do this. Actually, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, 2 blocks there and then pull them down. Okay, so this is a little bit easier because I don't have to pillar up. It's getting a little bit closer now. Actually, I might have to right here. No. Good. We got it. Okay. And pull those down. Then run over here and do the same thing. I'm going to pillar up just a little bit. Okay. And here, here, and bring those down. Okay. So now you can see it's starting to take a pretty good shape. Now we're getting kind of close down. So, I think, yeah, we only need 1 more layer going around, I believe. Yes, we do. Okay, so now this will come down like that. This will go here, and this will go here. And then you can kind of have them, actually I won't do that yet, just not to confuse you. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing here. Bring that out, pull this down, bring that out, and bring that out, and then do the same thing 1 more time. Maybe pull this down and pull this out and pull this out. Now to connect these, all you've got to do is you just got to put a block. let's see, how do you do that? You got to put a block in the center, correct? How does it look from this side? That looks right. And then you've got to put, that one looks totally, no it doesn't. Yeah, like that, okay. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, put a block here, like that. And then just do that to all of them. So you'll have to use the little temporary blocks to, or we'll have to use the little temporary blocks to get them there, like so. Now, once you get it to this, it kind of looks like, I don't want to say, well, yeah, I guess I'll say it, like perfect. It kind of looks perfect, you know, it's real straight there. So the way to break that up is just make it dreary, like droop it down a little bit. So I'm going to do that to the other 4 sides real quick. I've got to get some more lime green, God, why can I not talk today? Lime green concrete, there we go. But that I can do that in a minute. But to do the lighting in here, all you got to do is just put some end rods. Just place some end rods in like some 4 corners here like that. And when you step back, it gives this awesome glow of a mushroom. I really like that. I'm so glad that I had came up with that idea. It took me a while to figure out the idea and of what I was going to be using when I did this, but I'm glad that I figured it out, because this looks real cool, I think. Just trying to get this part to look perfect. Like that. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So yeah, so let me bring these down just a little bit and I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, so there it is. There's the final product of the mushroom. Now the cool thing about this also is you don't have to light up the top, so mobs aren't going to spawn on this. So that's why I like the mushroom biome. You can really mess with the lighting. But yeah, there you go guys. So that's the dreary mushroom, if you want to call it. I don't know really what to call it. But yeah. So I think that looks real good. You got it hanging down. It looks like it's drooping down. You got the lights in it to glow it up from the outside. And the bone blocks, I like the bone blocks. It's very expensive if you don't have a mob farm, which I don't. We'll have to work on that in a coming episode. But I like how it gives you the textures. It gives you the streaks, and it gives you the little circle, and kind of looks like a shadow. Gives you that pattern. Now with quartz, you would have just a real solid white, or with the same thing with concrete powder, you'd have a real solid white. So I decided to go against that and use the bone blocks. You could obviously use these, but I like this color better. It's got a different type of white. But yeah guys, so that's the mushroom. That's how you do it. And I think we've got a good bit accomplished in this episode. We've started our house. We've got a little bit of the landscape down, the mushroom so far, so that we can see how it's going to go. And I think that looks real good, guys. So I think that's going to do it for the episode. Oh, another thing, this blends in real well with Cactus Farm, doesn't it? I noticed that when I was coming over the hill. But yeah, so if you liked the episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual. Hit the notification bell, guys. And like always, this has been Dylan Ryan, and I'm out.